All right, let's talk about the tenure of federal judges. Federal judges, whether it's from the Supreme Court, District Court, or Appellate Court, all serve for life. So, provided you are on good behavior, provided that you don't do anything, take bribes, you have your position for the rest of your life. Obviously, if you take a bribe, whatever, you are going to get impeached if that happens, and probably removed from office. But provided good behavior, you have the job for the rest of your life. Now, this also that doesn't mean that you have to serve until you die. Some people take that as like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. Like, poor guys. Like, I really just want to leave. Like, you can retire whenever you want. But it's your option. You have the job for life. You can retire as you see fit. There are no elections. So the reason that the Founding Fathers did not want elections for federal judges is they didn't want pressure on particular justices to make certain decisions. They wanted to be able to make very fair decisions. And if there's no elections, nobody out there saying, like, if you vote a certain way, I'm not voting for you next time. I can be as controversial as I want, and I can make the right decision every time, not worrying that somebody's not going to vote me in if I vote a certain way. This is the same reason the Supreme Court has no TV cameras there. They really don't want media coverage. Why? Because they don't want pressure on judges to feel they have to make certain decisions. So, as a Supreme Court justice, like, they try to eliminate all that pressure. So they eliminate, a lot of media presence. You're not elected. So when you serve, when you get your position, you're there for life. You can make a very fair and rational decision every single time. Now, because you're there for life, you do call the shot on when you retire, when you want to give that job up. If you do want to work till the day that you die, that's your prerogative. As long as you still have it up here, you can still function, you can still work as long as you want. Now, a lot of times this happens for political reasons. A lot of times people will try to time out their retirement to who's going to replace them. So let's just say I'm a liberal Democrat and I'm on the Supreme Court, and I'm like, President Trump, he's going to replace me with somebody much more conservative. I'm going to try to hold out to the 2020 election. I'm going to really hope Joe Biden gets elected. That way he can name my successor, and I can go retire, and I can fish and play with my grandkids, and wonder to myself, how in the world did I get grandkids? Because I don't even have kids, so I don't know how that would happen, but you never know. So a lot of times people will try to space out their retirement to get the president who they want to pick their replacement. Now, there are definitely times that this doesn't work out. Like, if, let's just say I'm in my 80s, again, I'm a liberal Democrat, and Donald Trump gets reelected in 2020, and I'm like, I'm not waiting another 4 years. I just, there's a time you got to think about yourself first, and I've had enough. I want to retire. I want to enjoy the little time I have left fishing and whatever else I want to do. If somebody's more conservative than me and gets selected, that's so be it. So a lot of times the replacement is a factor in when people go. But the tenure of judges, the fact they serve for life, is very important to again eliminate all that pressure and make sure they're doing things that are fair and making decisions that are fair. If you have questions, please feel free to let me know. Till then, I will see you next time.